How did you first come to the Vineyard?
My mother worked in Edgartown. She was a cook. I would come in the summertime, and I took care of children. My mother belonged to the Open Door Club. She joined that. The cooks and stuff used to get together on Sundays and take picnic lunches to the beach, 3 Mile Beach, Edgartown. And that was fun. I made friends my age at the picnics. They had some good food there.
How did you meet your husband? How did you get connected with Gay Head?
They found out that all those people brought good food to the beach on Sundays. So they invaded.
Who is they?
William and Johnny Randolph, Johnny Forts. They'd be there most every Sunday. They just came over to see what they could scrounge for food. But that's how we met. William, he was very nice, very polite. We went on a few dates. My mother was very agreeable because she knew he came from a decent family. So she explored all that before I went out with him, believe me. When I met him, we came up to Gay Head. It was a lot different then. There weren't very many houses up here. We got married in 1949, and we lived with his father over at Leonard's home. And oh my goodness, he said, this isn't like the city, you know. When I realized that it was so directly opposite, I didn't know what to do. They were more advanced than most of the houses around here. Most of the houses around here had outbuildings that you had to walk out to go to the bathroom. But he had the tub and the toilet and the sink upstairs in the bathroom. But you had to pump your water downstairs and take it upstairs to flush the toilet. You had to heat your water on the stove to take it up to the tub to to have a bath. And you had to wash your clothes by hand. They didn't have a washing machine. You had to use a scrub board and a big galvanized tub and a scrub board to scrub your clothes and hang them out. Oh my glory. In the middle of the winter, it didn't matter what. You went outside to dump your clothes water. Yes. And I didn't like it because when I left Providence, of course, we had water and electricity and just took it for granted and everything. When I came to Gay Head, there was no running water. There was no electricity. I never saw such a place in my life. And I didn't want to be here.
When you moved here, what was it that you liked about Gay Head? What was wonderful about it in those early days?
Well, the convenience of going to the beach when you wanted to. That was really nice. We always had a good time. Every once in a while, William would wake up in the morning and say, "Gee, it's a wonderful day. I don't feel like going to work today." Pack up a lunch and go down to South Beach. And it was so wonderful. You could just go down there and nobody knew where you were. And no telephones, no nothing. It was fun.
Would you let the kids not go to school?
Yeah, right. To begin with, we didn't have a car. We walked everywhere. And I would learn about where the wild things were. The blackberries and the raspberries, the wild raspberries, the wild strawberries. My children used to get up before breakfast, which was between 5 and 6, and go pick themselves a bowl of wild strawberries to have on their cereal. And the herbs. William used to show me the herbs that you could eat and the ones that you couldn't. He knew all of them because he was a fisherman and a landscaper. And years ago, you could walk almost any place in Gay Head because there weren't bushes like there are now. There would be spots where the bullbriars were, but there was a lot of clear land because the old people all had cattle, oxen, cows, horses.
Were there people who knew about herbal cures still when you got here?
Luther's father knew all about that. And he used to tell me.
This is Napoleon, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. His mother used to. They didn't have medicines. And she made them. They swelled up somewhere, had an injury. She'd make poultices and all that kind of stuff. She used to mix up, if they had the croup too badly, it was sheep dough and kerosene, and they'd have to have a spoonful of that. He said it would either cure you or kill you.